There's no hope, sire.
We are defeated, sire.
For 20 years we followed you. You made a road of glory through Europe.
We cannot even save the suburbs of Paris.
The Austrians. They're in Versailles. The Cossacks are watering the horses in the Seine. They can hear the Prussian cannon in Montmartre.
There are 4 nations, 4 armies, 4 fronts against us.
Abdicate.
Your enemies will allow you to retire to the island of Elba with a personal guard of 1,000 men. It is an honorable exile, sire.
There's nothing left for you to do but abdicate.
Sign, sire. You must sign.
Why? So you all can keep the titles I gave you?
What were you before me? Nothing. I made you.
You must abdicate, sire.
Sire.
Listen to me, Ney. If there's anything I despise, it's ingratitude. What can I do?
What?
I sent to the Emperor of Russia for peace. He refused me. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do?
We can fight! Fight! I fortify Paris. I disengage from Austria. I find a line of retreat to Italy, and above all, we must consolidate, mobilize, train the recruits on the march.
There are no more men to mobilize.
The army doesn't want the same thing to happen to Paris as happened to Moscow.
Wellington. Wellington? Why is it always Wellington? Wellington. Why are you all so afraid of Wellington? Is it because he beat you in Spain? Is that why?
France will not follow you.
France will follow me to the stars if I give her another victory.
You have no choice. You have to give up the throne.
Oh, nay. The throne? Do you know what the throne is, nay? The throne is an over-decorated piece of furniture. It's what's behind the throne that counts. My brains, my ambitions, my desires, my hope, my imagination, and above all, my will.
I can't believe my ears.
You all stand before me waving a piece of paper, crying, abdicate, abdicate. I will not! I will not! Not!
All his men. When?
This morning.
There's nothing left to do. Sign. Elba. Why, Elba?
Marshal Marmont has surrendered his army to the Austrians. It was his last hope.
Soldiers of my old guard, after 20 years, I have come to say goodbye. France has fallen! So remember me! Though I love you all, cannot embrace you all. With this kiss, remember me. Goodbye, my soldiers. Goodbye, my sons. Goodbye, my children.
Your Majesty, the monster has escaped from Elba.
We can thank God he's mad enough to land in France.
Well, let's not dramatize yet. Napoleon and his followers, 1,000 men, they're not really dangerous. Yet. Marshal Soult, you will keep command of our troops here in Paris. Marshal Ney, you will be the first to confront the werewolf. I know you love this man.
I did. Once. But I promise your Majesty I'll bring him back to Paris in an iron cage.
How they exaggerate all this. The soldiers. In an iron cage. Nobody asked for that. No way around. The way's forward.
Second corps! Back to the wall! To the right! Move! Please in!
Soldiers of the 5th. Do you recognize me? If you want to kill your emperor, here I am.
Fire!
Follow me to Grenoble. Straight? Well, come then, we'll show him your red head. Get your face near the way you stood over me at Fontainebleau, forcing me to abdicate.
I did what I had to do. For France.
And what's good for France? I understand you made a promise to the king.
Yes, sir.
Something about a cage?
Yes.
What was it? Exactly.
I said I'd bring you back to Paris. In an iron cage.
That's what I heard you said.
The fat king must be carried from the throne! He has corrupted the honor of Frenchmen! And the traitors!
Perhaps the people will let me go as they let him come.
Boucher?
Sire?
See me in a half hour. We have a small problem to solve.
What, sire?
What? Why, when France wakes up tomorrow morning, it must have a government. Drouot?
Yes, sire.
Let me tell you something. The most precious quality in life is loyalty. Loyalty. And you, Drouot, are a man. A rare man. Untainted and true. Will you join me? I need you.
With all my heart, sire.
Thank you, Drouot. Soult? I see you got my invitation.
Yes, sire.
I understand you're no longer the King's Minister of War.
Obviously not, sire.
Obviously not, Soult. Silence! You're to be my Chief of Staff, accept?
I accept, sire.
Good, Soult. All's well that ends well. Madam, your son Ferdinand was killed when he fell off a horse at a review. No, 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 no. Mousset must go. We need more conscripts. We need more men. We must sweep the area again. Signature. Your son was very brave and persistent in his duties. I'm sorry, madam. That fate hasn't been more discriminating. To my dear Prince Alexis. I did not usurp the crown. I found it in the gutter, and I picked it up with my sword. And it was the people, Alexis. The people who put it on my head. He who saves a nation violates no law. To my beloved wife, I beg you, not only as my wife, but as the daughter of Austria, my enemy, please return to me my most precious possession, my son. To the Prince Regent, England. Your Royal Highness, you've been my most generous enemy for 20 years. But now I want peace. Peace. Therefore, I protest the presence of Wellington. My son is my future. And I would rather see him dead than raised as a captive Austrian prince. Well, they've done it. Declared me an enemy of humanity. All Europe has declared war against me. Not against France, but against me.
They dignify you, sire, by making you a nation.
Dignify? Dignify? They deny me the decency of law. They make it legal that any clown can kill me. What's the news of Wellington?
Still in Brussels, sir.
Still with old Blucher.
They started the war. Let them bleed.
Yes, let him bleed. Well, I'll discuss peace over Wellington's dead body. That's my peace table.
Marshal Soult, sire. It's urgent.
It's always urgent. Well, show 'em in.
The armies of Wellington and Blucher have separated, sire.
Separated?
Yes, sire.
Separated?
Yes.
I wonder what history will say of them. You know what we do, Soult? We push Blucher's side, then we march on to Wellington, eh?
Yes.
Then it'll be a bloody day.
Yes, sire.
Oh, yes, Soult. Everything depends on one big battle, just like at Marengo. Thank you, Soult. But at Marengo, I was young.
Gordon paraded his whole regiment for my inspection this morning. So I just rode up and down, in and out, and picked my fancy.
Mama, you chose such big ones.
are the best of my generals.
We ladies just have to follow the drum. This season, soldiers are the fashion.
Where would society be without my boys?
They're the salt of England, Arthur.
Scum. Nothing but beggars and scoundrels. All of them. Gin is the spirit of their patriotism.
Yet you expect them to die for you?
Mm-hmm.
Out of duty?
Mm-hmm.
I doubt if even Bonaparte could draw men to him by duty.
Oh, Boney's not a gentleman.
Arthur, what an Englishman you are.
On a field of battle, his hat is worth 50,000 men. But he's not a gentleman. Your Grace?
When we get to Paris, let me look at Napoleon. I promise I won't get too near. Mamma admires him.
I am a little bit of a Bonapartist.
Is it true what they say, that he's a monster?
Mm. He eats laurels and drinks blood.
And when, my dear Arthur, will you venture into his lair?
Hmm? You know, he hasn't given me any idea. It all depends on...
Cross the river. Tomorrow we'll dry our boots in Brussels.
God willing, sire.
God's got nothing to do with it.
Don't let young Hay get killed, Arthur.
An engagement?
I don't want Sarah to wear black before she's worn white.
Mama, Dicky's promised to get me a Caress's helmet as a work basket. Without any blood on it, Mama.
And one for me, young man. With the blood.
Where do you intend to stick your Frenchman Hay?
I thought under the right arm, sir.
See, Mamma, he has it planned.
When you meet a cuirassier, knee to knee, you'll be lucky if you bring away your life with you. Never mind his helmet. Boy, you'll learn the art of fighting from the French. Madam, I believe I've never seen such a set of sprats.
General Picton doesn't even know how to walk in a ballroom.
But he's very good when he's dancing with the French.
But one dances with them in a field.
That's a Prussian officer.
What's he doing?
That gentleman will spoil the dancing.
It's Napoleon, sir. He has...
I'm aware, Muffling. Napoleon has crossed the border.
With all his forces. He has come between both our armies.
Where?
At Charleroi.
Charleroi.
Do you wish me to stop the ball, Arthur?
No. I want no alarm. All officers obliged ladies will finish the dance. Axbridge, move your cavalry immediately towards Charleroi. Picton, your division will march out tonight. Charleroi.
May I go with the army, Willie? You can ask the Duke. He allowed ladies in Spain. We've had so little time together.
Look, Madeline, a battle is no place.
I'm frightened. I may never see you again.
On his right should be on his left.
There, Reinhardt.
He should have come by Mons, logically.
What could be simpler than Charleroi? He's humbugged me. In a night's march, he's made us piecemeal. I must concede he's gained a victory at the cost of bootlaces. If Marshal Blucher stays in Belgium, I stay too.
On that promise, Lord Duke, Blucher would tie his men to trees if necessary.
These four roads here.
Quatre Bras, he's bound to go for them, sir.
If we can't hold him there, I'll stop him here.
Charleroi.
By God, that man does war honor.
field of glory is never a pretty sight. Nevertheless, 16,000 Prussian dead. That's good news to slap on the walls of Paris.
Wellington's on the run. I caught him at Catabras. He's retreating.
If he's retreating, what are you doing here?
Well, I came to make my report.
If Wellington's retreating, what are you doing here? Why didn't you follow him? Why didn't you pursue him?
Where were the reinforcements you promised me?
Don't you dare criticize me! Don't you dare! Don't you see if Wellington's free to choose his ground, everything I've won in this campaign, you've lost?
Marshal Blucher, the center is broken. I have ordered a retreat.
Retreat? I am 72 and a proud soldier. This steel is my word. I am too old to break it.
If Wellington runs for the coast, none of us will get home to Berlin. The logical road is Namur. I do not trust the English. Nonetheless, because I have served you before, sir, I have ordered the retreat to Wavre. You may still cooperate with Wellington, but God help us if he does not stand.
Grouchy! Girard! You take 30,000 men. 30,000 men, 1/3 of my army. You take them in and you pursue. You understand? You pursue Blucher. You don't let them regroup. You don't let them consolidate. And above all, you don't let them rejoin.
But there are 10 different ways and directions Blucher might go, sire. Wavre, Namur.
Blucher is not a scatter of birds, Marshal Grouchy. We'll find him on one road.
Enough's enough! Let's not have any disagreement. Any disagreement will only lead to disaster. Is that understood? Grouchy, Girard?
You can go. Go, go, go.
We will beat Napoleon next time!
Blucher will win! We will go forward!
Blucher will turn defeat into victory!
Old Blucher. Damn good licking and rolled 18 miles back. So, we go to.
Keep on that way, too!
Well, I suppose in England they'll say we've been licked.
Can't help that.
Gosh, mad. It's all madness. They know what they're doing.
Look, I keep asking you, if Boney kicked the Prussians in the arse, why are we doing all the running?
A retreating army is hardly ever in love with its commander.
Right, sir. Few shots from the French and they'll be themselves again.
I like the cut of your men, Gordon.
Ah, damn forward fellas with a bayonet, Wellington. Meat and eggs from the cradle up on a lemon a month.
That's still whom be a youth for gallows tree. Your crew was a common with a big jail after set.
All from my own acres, bred of myself. Some there could call me something more than colonel, eh?
Indeed.
That must be the whole army.
They're still positioning, sire.
Never interrupt your enemy when he's making a mistake. That's bad manners, eh?
No, it's a bad position, Wellington. With that wood behind us, it's unsound. If they push us back, it'll be like a war. The whole army will be cut to pieces.
There's no undergrowth in that wood. You can drive a battery of 9-pounders. A whole army can slip through it like rain through a grate.
It's suicidal, if you want to know.
It may surprise you to know, Picton, that I saw this ground a year ago. And I've kept it in my pocket.
Obviously, he's no student of Caesar. He's positioned himself badly. He's got the trees at his back. We'll give him no provocation. Maybe he'll leave tonight.
Come on. Come on. You're nosing your way right into the pot. There you are. Shh. Look, keep quiet, and I'll only eat half of you.
Forgive me, sir. But if you took the troops into confidence, they'd know what they were about.
If I thought my hair knew what my brain was thinking, I'd shave it off and wear a wig.
Here comes old Atty. Get your feet.
Your old friends, sir.
Ah, the Enniskillen. I hang and flog more of them than I do the rest of the army put together.
Good evening.
Good evening.
That's a fine night, sir.
Take off your pack, sir.
Me, sir?
You, sir.
Yeah.
Open it, sir.
Yes, sir. God. Jeez. I knew something queer was scratching me back, sir.
Where did you acquire this plunder, sir?
This, sir?
That, sir.
No, sir. This plunder acquired me, sir.
You know the penalty for plundering, sir?
Stoppage of gin, sir.
Damn you, sir, it's death.
Sir, I have to report. This little pig has lost its way, and I'm trying to find her relations, sir.
Mm-hmm. This fellow knows how to defend a helpless position. Raise him to corporal.
Yes, sir.
Make it a goat next time, Paddy, and you'll be a sergeant.
I don't know what they'll do to the enemy. By God, they frighten me. Ah, dirty night. Hard morrow. Delancey.
Yes, sir?
If I fail tomorrow, God, I hope, will have mercy on me. For nobody else will.
Why is he standing there? What is his reason? Has he lost his caution? There must be something I don't understand.
If only Blucher could outrun Grouchy. Give me the help of even one corps.
The Prussians. It all depends on the Prussians.
Why is it Grouchy does only 6 miles a day and I do 10?
The mud on that slope would help us. We must slither up to it. But the roads could slow Blucher, and that'd be the end of it.
Well, tell him the roads are the same for everyone. True? True?
Yes, sire.
Then you tell him to walk faster.
You may fight your battle, Field Marshal. You may fight your battle.
Where is Grouchy and his 30,000 men?
Grouchy is following us, step by step. He's not between us.
Wellington's beaten. He's bled to death. Now.
30,000 men.
Grouchy is following us, step by step. He's not between us.
What's the time, Hay?
I think it's after 2, Your Grace. It's 10 to 2, sir.
Muffling, I must ask you to go out once more tonight.
Oblige me with a fresh horse, sir.
I beg Marshal Blucher to come to Waterloo by 1 o'clock.
Don't you see, Uxbridge? Now if Grouchy turns and comes between us,
And catches a Prussian strung out on the march.
then it would be just a matter of counting our dead.
With such a risk, dare we rely on Blucher?
We have to rely on each other, Uxbridge. Gentlemen. Who did you give your watch to, Hay?
Somerset, sir.
Expecting to die tomorrow? I don't like those thoughts. Having them sometimes makes them come true. Get your watch back. Tomorrow I'll ask you the time every 5 minutes.
Sire, should I send for Dr. Leray? Should I call the doctor?
No. No, doctor.
What are you looking at? What? Get out. Out.
Everyone out.
I mustn't be sick. I mustn't be sick. I must have strength for tomorrow. My body's dying. Yet my brain is still good.
stop raining.
Counting the French as well. 140,000 men. 40,000 will be dead.
Eat your soup while you've got it.
Did you see? We've got a new corporal.
Morning, Corporal.
Ah, he doesn't talk to the likes of you and me.
Hey, did you have bacon for breakfast?
Morning, Ramsey. Morning, Cav. Filthy night, wasn't it? Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
This one. What are you all staring at?
You all right, sir?
That was last night. Never felt better in my life. Come, we eat. I'm afraid this afternoon you'll all need bigger napkins. We attack at 9. What's the condition of the ground?
It will not dry before noon, sire.
Well, we've fought with mud in our boots before.
That's true, that's true. What's that?
Sunday morning. The priest in Blanche-Noire won't give up his mass.
Well, he won't have much of a congregation. I'm not asleep, Drew.
Sire, we need 4 hours. The ground is too soft. I cannot move my cannon.
If I waited 4 hours, I would have lost the Battle of Austerlitz.
Wellington won't hold us an hour. Not with that bouillabaisse of his. English, Brunswickers, Belgians, and God knows what else.
Sire, I cannot answer for my cannon.
You are the cannon, Drew.
If we could attack at 12, it would be better.
Battles are lost in 1¼ hour.
If Wellington were on the move, then I would say, go now. But he is sitting, sire, with the mud in his favor.
In his favor.
Sir? Uxbridge.
As I am second in command, and in case anything should happen to you, what are your plans?
To beat the French. Dramatic fellows, these French. Music and banners. Quite beautiful. You're a lucky fellow, aren't you, Hay? To see such a wonder in your first battle.
What is it, Hay? Your Grace! Over there, near the road! His white horse! The monster!
So there's the great thief of Europe himself.
Your Grace, Napoleon has ridden within range. May I have your permission to try a shot?
Certainly not. Commanders of armies have something better to do than to fire at each other. Brotherly business, isn't it, Delancey? Killing.
Shall I shut them up, sir?
No. No. Indulge it. Anything that wastes time this morning, indulge it. Normally, I don't like cheering. But there's always a time to cut cards with the devil. Would you kindly announce me, Delancey?
Who's the lad who leathers the French?
Who's the boy with the hooked nose?
I've no need of a white horse to puff me, by God.
Who gives sword to Marshal Soult?
Who gave Jolly French Oy a jolt?
Who's the beef that'll peck round his bum?
Who makes the parlez-vous to run?
Who's the boy with the hooky nose?
Who's the lad that leathers the French? Who's the boy to kick Boney's ass?
Come on, get me out, get me out!
Rouault was right. His mud may kill us. The only enemy I fear is nature.
The battle orders, sire.
There are more orders here than there were for the siege of Troy.
Yes.
You can tell by the position of his guns, his might is on the right side. So that's what he's afraid of, his right. All right. Therefore, that's where we'll tease him. We'll have a diversionary action. We'll tease him on the right side. Then, if he weakens his center to support the right, then I'll know the caliber of this English aristocrat.
Gentlemen, today's fox. Clever chap, your tailor, hey?
Dunmore and Locks, in St. James, Your Grace.
Remind me of that, Delancey. I always like my men well dressed for the enemy.
La Bedouille.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any children?
Yes, sire. I have one son. Very young. No taller than your boot.
And if he were with you, would you want him to be here today?
Yes.
Yes, why?
So he could see you, sire.
See me. You know, I have a son. And I'd give anything in the world to see him. I'd give my heart, I'd give my life. But not here. I wouldn't want him to witness this battle today.